Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Factutainment. Today we're doing something funky because the main host of the channel, Aura, is going on a week-long vacation to New York City. And we, in our intrepid wisdom,
New York City.
have decided
New York.
to give him a bit of a travel guide as three fuckwits who have never been to New York City before. I am Zerietti, and I am joined by Bethany.
I've been the closest to New York. I've been to New York. I've been to. I've been to the Statue of Liberty, or at least around it.
I've driven through New York, not New York
I've
City,
driven to the Statue of Liberty.
but the state of New York itself. And then I'm also joined by Avery.
Hello. I have been near York.
Old York. But no, when I lived in Maine, I would travel through New York because the thing is, for some reason, I lived in Maine and traveled back and forth to Kansas and Iowa. Never took a plane.
I mean,
Exclusively
yeah.
drove.
Well, that depends. How close to 9/11 were you doing this?
Like 2019. Like,
Oh,
yeah. Anyway, our first attraction, speaking of 9/11, I'm going to go ahead and say this is the 9/11 memorial and not actual the World Trade Center on 9/11.
at least the monetizable. Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's obviously going for what the fuck, Richard?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and our tiers are S tier, orgasm. A tier, as good as kissing boys. B tier, like watching milk and coffee. C tier is soup dumplings. D tier is you know what they say, doesn't finish sentence. E is I'd rather kill John Lennon. And F is what the fuck, Richard. Alright. And this is the
Like he
Arc
never even left.
de Triomphe.
You're okay, Trump.
Yeah.
Is that New York?
Yes.
I mean, there
What?
is
What?
a art.
Yeah, the Arc de Triomphe is in Paris.
Yeah, it's
Is this like the
Washington.
tiny?
It's the Washington Square replica.
Okay, well, that's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's apparently it's a replica of the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. It exists in
Okay, but that clearly
Washington
says
Square Arch.
it's the Washington Square Arch.
Yeah,
We have France at home.
there's an American
I will
flag there, so this is the one
say,
in New York City.
it is so the most American thing. I don't know why you'll keep doing it, but over and over again, just having replicas of European monuments.
Says the
I
person
mean,
whose
you
country
say
owned
that.
half the world.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
say that.
yeah, but
I was just in.
a lot of these were built after your independence. Don't you start with me.
You say this, but I was just in two. I was just two towns over in a town called Paris.
Yeah. Okay, so
Like for all the shit I give my hometown for being a podunk town, that town just has it even worse somehow.
yeah, like I regularly grew up with my grandparents telling me, "Well, we're going to go travel to Mexico," and it was Mexico, Missouri.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and
Go Ohio.
they'd always say that joke. Or
Maintaining the long-standing theory that Americans just don't ever leave America.
and Nick and I lived in a town. Now, granted, this isn't as bad. We live in a town called Arkansas City, Kansas. Uh, and the joke being that like there's an entire state named Arkansas, and Arkansas City is not in Arkansas
Why are you saying it like that?
because it's either Arkansas or Kansas. You cannot have Arkansas and
Arkansas.
Kansas. They're not the.
Arkansas. What are you talking about?
They're spelled the same. America explained that. All right, so where are we putting the arch?
Probably I'd rather kill John Lennon.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Is this just a subway?
Would just be Aura here, like, what, just, why is this here?
The train.
Yeah, it's just the Astoria train.
Okay, yeah, this definitely sounds like it would be, you know what they say.
Doesn't finish sentence. All right.
Yeah.
Is that, what is that stadium?
Barclays Center.
What goes on there?
Let's find out.
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. It's just a stadium.
It's the
Okay,
home of the Brooklyn Nets and hosts concerts, championship boxing, various basketball games.
you know, I bet they've held a concert that he would like at some point.
And is the host of the Women's National Basketball Association. Like their yearly tournament. Alright, so
And go back to the group. This would probably go in D again.
you know what they say, it doesn't finish sentence.
Yep.
Alright. Bloomingdale's. The big shopping store.
Okay, that would probably. I feel like that would either go B or A.
Yeah, I can see like watching Milk and Coffee. What do you think, Avery?
I think so.
I'm sorry, what does like watching milk and coffee mean exactly?
So it's something that Nick brings up a lot when we record anything, and it's like, oh, like we talk about. It first started because I was talking about like, you ever watch like clouds and how they like swirl around when like a storm's coming or something like that, and he's like, yeah, it's like watching Milk and Coffee, and then that became a unintentional running gag. Is anytime we were describing something visual, he would say like watching Milk and Coffee. And it's like
Okay.
it
Sounds
just
like
bring
reading tea
it's
leaf shit.
yeah, it's just he specifically brings that up. It's like specifically milk when you pour it into coffee and how they're mixing
Yeah,
together.
I get it.
Okay, anyway, Broadway. This is the whole reason he's going to New York, I believe,
So
Okay, so
I'm
A, S.
so Auragasm would
because he
be
wants to see a
He's not
Broadway
beating.
show.
He's not beating the allegations.
Well, he's also going for there's a D&D show he's going to. And show New York
Okay.
City.
How does that work? Is it just improv?
Is it the
I mean, all D&D is fundamentally just improv, Beth.
Is he going for this one? Maybe. Where's this being hosted at?
Get your tickets now. A week from now when this video goes up.
Stage 42. Stage 42.
Flavor Flav. I also hate that this article misspells Flava Flav's name with an OR, with a hard R. You can't do that.
Okay. So if stage 42 is on here, we know where it has to go. I don't know if it's on here. If it's not, we'll add it. Uh, is this just the Bronx? Bronx Beer Hall. Okay. He does like to drink.
Zora drink.
He does like
Oh
to drink.
boy.
Every time we go out, he has like
Seems
three
like.
cocktails.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not beer though.
He does, yeah, he's more of a cocktail person, but he will drink beer on occasion.
Not meeting the allegations.
Where should we put?
Probably C.
See, soup dumplings? Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right to me.
He likes beer and cheese and stuff like that. The Bronx Zoo.
That sounds like it'd be as good as Kissing Boys.
Okay.
Kiss all the elephants.
Okay, and then I don't. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay. I thought it was I thought it was a different bridge,
You know,
possibly.
somebody sold that to me once.
Yeah, I actually hold the title. Ugh.
Son of a bitch, I'll kill you!
Don't worry, I'll sell you a PDF copy of it for $1 million.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right. So where should we put the Brooklyn Bridge?
PDF.
How is Aura with heights? Because that I don't know.
He's all right. He's not like terrified of him.
Yeah, that's one of my.
He is terrified of bridges.
As I despise heights.
Yeah.
Like he's not a big fan of him, but he's not like terrified of him.
The Heights fandom is in shambles right now. I'll probably put it at like C.
Okay.
C to D.
Okay, this is the Wall Street Bowl.
Obviously, I'd rather kill John Lennon.
Yeah. Does fuck Wall Street simply.
Yeah.
The
Fucking...
the Wall Street Bull has like is anatomically correct, right?
I don't know.
I believe it actually is.
Central Park.
I could see the boy having a little wander around Central Park.
Getting lost.
Getting lost, yes, but having a wander.
I guess you'd be able to see all the buildings around the park, so you'd always have a center of direction. I'd probably put it like B.
Alright. What is this?
The Roman Coliseum. It looks like a
Citi
baseball
Field.
stadium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Citi Field.
Love the Mets. All about the Mets.
It's in Queens, home of the New York Mets.
Does Aura love the Mets?
I don't
Has
believe.
he met them?
I don't
That's
believe
it.
Aura gives a single shit about baseball.
About to say, I
You know what they
I
say.
don't really take Aura for the kind of person who gives a fuck about sports in general.
Yeah, put it also in D. Next to, we're gonna put all the stadiums in D.
Yeah, what is
all the
this?
stadiums, all the centers.
The
It looks to be some
Comedy Cellar.
stand-up.
Where do I put the...
That's like a maybe. If that's like if he's got some time to spare, if that makes any sense.
So,
It depends on how good the sets currently are. I'd put it at like C.
Okay. I believe this is Coney Island. On one hand, Nick fucks heavy with fried food, or fucks heavy with fried food. On the other hand, he doesn't like crowds.
Also fucks roller coasters.
He also does not like crowds.
B to C.
Okay, see? And that's a different bridge. Dumbo Bridge? I don't think that's correct.
It's the one
Oh, it
Dumbo
is.
jumped
It's
off
correct.
of.
Okay. Dumbo is a neighborhood in New York, known for its cobblestone streets, converted warehouse buildings. All right, where do I want to put this neighborhood at?
Put it next to the other bridge.
Yes, seems reasonable.
And then this is a skyscraper. It's the Empire State Building. Was once the tallest building in the world.
I don't know what that is.
Where should we put
They'll
big building?
probably be in like a B.
King Kong died on it.
King Kong bust down.
B.
I mean, I guess King Kong is in Fortnite now and can do that.
Gantry Plaza. Where should we put Gantry Plaza?
Look that up.
I was
Are you
going to
look up
not.
what that is?
Gantry Plaza State Park, Long Island, New York.
Okay, it's a duck.
It's
Oh, the East River. Oh no. No comments. Your Wikipedia article.
It has a giant Pepsi Cola sign.
How much does he like Pepsi Cola, sponsored by Pepsi?
I'm not sure.
And then it'd probably be in like a C or B. There's C or D.
Okay. D.
Definitely a D, yeah.
Okay, now we got Statue of Liberty.
I think maybe like a B or maybe an A.
What do you think, Avery?
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I feel like you see it so much everywhere with any media relating to New York.
Yes,
That you
it is
kind
kind of different seeing it in person.
Yeah, you do, but that's my thing, is that you do kind of have to go see it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So this is the Gotham Comedy Club.
Who is that? Is that a known person?
Jerry Seinfeld.
That Jerry Seinfeld?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Don't
probably
bother,
GDE. No, actually put it in I'd rather kill John Lennon.
Okay. I don't think we're ranking Jerry Seinfeld.
I know that, but
I know that, but he was there, so therefore it loses points.
I'd rather kill Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay. I don't know what this is. Highline.
Road.
Highline, New York.
So, street. It's a road.
It's a 1.45 mile long elevated linear park greenway that basically serves as an elevated walking path to get around the city, so you don't have to
How
walk
much does
on the
Aura like
surface
walking?
streets. Not really. Like he'll walk just to get out and like stretch his legs after. So here's the thing with Aura. He doesn't have a chair or a desk that he uses. He has a table that he'll use occasionally, but he mostly does everything lying down on a mattress. And so he'll get up and walk just to
Okay.
like stretch his muscles so they don't atrophy, and that's typically the walking he does.
It seems like it would be a D.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly.
Hush Hip Hop Tour.
How much does Aura like the Jiggy Wiggy hip hop?
He's alright with it. He likes it.
Probably like some C to B.
B.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Funky music, white boy.
Okay, this is the USS Intrepid, which is a naval
How many
aircraft carrier that's been
how many
converted
war
into a museum.
how many war crimes was it involved in?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Okay,
I feel like
it was operational during World War II until 1974.
okay, so maybe the war it was involved in was at least for a good purpose. Maybe.
Yeah, this is
Was that a
such a
pirate flag?
what? Is that a pirate flag?
Whatever you just hovered over.
No.
Okay.
Apparently, there was an airplane that got stuck on the ship's mast.
Hold on, what? No. That's
It fought the Yamato.
I mean, fighting the
oh,
Japanese
like
in World
Starship
War
Yamato.
II.
This is just like one of my Japanese
Good.
animes.
Where do we want to put the USSS Intrepid?
Okay, do we want to put it? I'd rather kill John Lennon. I feel like it can't go higher than an E.
I think it could go possibly in D.
Yeah, right.
This may be me going. I know that the U.S. Imperial Industrial Complex is fucking terrible. I think it'd be neat just to tour through an aircraft carrier at some point. The same reason of I don't like cruise ships, but I think it'd be cool to go through something that big at one point.
I get you. I still wouldn't be caught dead in a in a
Because yeah, to
cruise.
me, it's more of
Uh,
a this is something that's the size of multiple city blocks that actively moves. Like that's insane.
I mean, so is your mom, but you're not surprised by that. Heyo.
Okay,
Ooh.
so this is the Jewish
Yes, it is not, in fact, just the Israeli flag.
neighborhood, New York City. So I don't know exactly what neighborhood this is. I think this is supposed to be Williamsburg, which is like the
Certainly hope
Hasidic
it is.
Jews uh, neighborhood.
I
Where do
feel
I
like
put it?
I feel like it would fit in C. Knowing what I know about my extended Jewish family, you'd probably at least get good food or get yelled at.
All right. We
Yeah, I mean, maybe get into some uncomfortable arguments, maybe.
well, we also have to consider Aura is Catholic.
oh no, he
Oh
burst
no.
into flames.
Uh, let's. This is Joe's Pizza.
How much does he like pizza?
He likes pizza a lot.
Okay, so
I
A to
mean,
S,
yeah, I mean, you
probably
can't
S.
go to New York and not grab a slice.
Unless
Can
he
you?
unless he really likes Chicago pizza for some reason.
The Kill Yourself sculpture.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I know about this.
What the fuck is this?
People, it's like this
It's
supposed
called
to
the
be.
Vessel.
It's supposed to be like an art piece, but they closed it recently because people kept jumping off of it.
So it's called the
Okay, put up
Vessel.
an actual picture of it.
This is it.
Okay, I mean a not cropped picture of it.
All right. The Vessel, New York City.
Pretty sure the vessel was what they called the thing in Arrival. What the fuck? It looks like a pine cone. I mean, yeah, this looks like a good place to jump off of something. I mean, you got the tallest part that is far away from the base, so you don't risk not making it all the way to the ground.
That's why it's called the kill yourselves, because people keep jumping off of the side. Where do we want to put the vessel? I don't know. Nick likes morbid stuff. He might be. Like if he goes to Japan, he wants to tour the Suicide Forest.
What the fuck?
I'm thinking soup dumplings.
Can you tour that?
You can go through it. You probably
No,
shouldn't
see, it's
bring your.
my thing.
You
My
probably shouldn't
thing
bring
is
your camera.
I wouldn't do it just because I'd be scared of actually running across a corpse. So, you
I'm
know.
gonna put this in C, knowing Aura's kind of into the macabre. What's this?
Periodic table of elements. What?
Mass
I like
transoscope.
glass.
Sorry.
Oh well. The mass transoscope is the thing they spin you around in really fast until you die.
Or until you become trans, alternatively.
So it's the mass
Or
transcope.
until
It
you
is
become
a
Massachusetts.
mass transcope is a
There's an
public
art
art.
museum.
It's a public artwork consisting of a 300-foot long painting made of reflective material installed in a tunnel in the New York subway, especially enclosed with 228 narrow slits in the front side and near the train, being the far side basically as the
I get it.
train moves past it, it turns into sort of like a motion picture.
Okay.
That might be
Yeah, that
cool. I
seems
think
like it
he'd be
would
interested in it.
rank pretty high.
Yeah.
Like B to A.
That's a neat concept. I want to do kissing boys or milk and coffee.
I guess it would be B.
All right. What do you think, Avery?
Since it would in fact be like watching Milk and Coffee.
Yeah, I think I actually do agree.
Because, like, if they had that in the London subway in one of the tunnels, would you go through it?
No, I would never go
Maybe?
on the London subway.
Okay. Sorry.
Suicide vessel.
The MoMA. New York.
Oh,
MoMA.
Jason Momoa.
The Museum of Modern Art.
Probably also be. I don't know how much he likes modern art, and you said he doesn't like walking.
He likes art. I think A, maybe.
Okay.
Speaking of art,
Maybe we should put the subway thing up at A, since it doesn't involve walking.
uh, are both of these the MoMA? Is this?
New York. I don't know, where's Starry Night held in New York?
All right.
That is not nice. The Starry Night. Yes, you just walking upstairs. You'd hate that.
Uh,
That's also the MoMA. What the hell?
are there two MoMAs? No, that's not what I wanted.
What's two moms?
Apparently, there's a MoMA in San Francisco, but I think those are. Huh.
MoMA PS1.
Yeah, from what I'm reading, I think these are just both the MoMA. I guess there's an outdoor.
Yeah, probably just don't put it on the list.
Oh, I was gonna say
Probably
that
just don't put it
I
on the
think there.
list.
This is the outdoor ones, and because there's a track, there's stuff that's outdoor stuff, and there's stuff that's indoor stuff. All right. So
Let's just not
this,
rank it because it's not a separate thing.
the Natural History Museum.
I
Probably
do.
A.
I actually, because I remember I was talking to him about like visiting London, and he said, "Are there museums? I want to go to museums." And I was like, "Okay, that
Okay,
can
yes.
be arranged."
I go see the whale.
Because I think that's a full blue whale mount.
Yeah, I'm gonna mount that blue whale, all right.
So this is the New York Library.
What the fuck, Richard?
Well, it's like a really ornate, like massive old library.
Just like dusty old things. What's that elusive mammal? Wait, go back. I need to know. Go back. Go back to what is that?
It's a shrew.
Oh, it's a picture of Aura. It's a picture of Aura.
The Mount Lyell Shrew. Yeah, it's the New York Public Library. It's like
I feel like this will go in
a,
like D, like okay, big building, but it's just a library.
Aura likes libraries.
I don't really do much reading.
And at this point, the New York Public Library is also sort of a museum.
Books. Okay, maybe a B or an A. Maybe a B.
Yeah, because there's a whole like dedication specific author selections and like uh, whole manuscripts and archives from the Middle Ages and Renaissance periods. There's a whole there's like ancient scriptures written in ancient Hebrew. So
Ancient
yeah,
Chinese secret, huh?
it's sort of a museum and public library. So I think this would rank pretty high, honestly.
Maybe a B.
Okay. Okay. I think this is just any New York deli.
A to S.
S tier. Okay. What do you think, Avery?
Yeah,
Like, what's your opinion on the library as well?
I can perfectly see Aura taking a visit to the New York Library.
Okay. What is this?
What's this? What the...
Pinball.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Laura does love doing laundry. It's like watching milk and coffee, something.
So it's the Sunshine Laundromat Pinball in Brooklyn, New York. They're also a bar. Yeah, this is S tier for
Imagine.
Aura. This is fucking.
I love laundry so
Yeah,
much.
It's laundry machines, coffee, pinball, and beer. Like, of course.
Yeah, so when you spill all the beer and coffee on your clothes, you can go wash them.
But you're faced with the decision: do you use your quarters for pinball or for laundry? Okay, Queens
The
Museum.
fuck is that? Is that
Oh, okay, so that's the scale replica of New York City that's inside of it. Okay.
I hate going there. It's too small.
So this is the Queens Museum of Science. I think he'd like it.
Again, I think he would.
What do you think? B tier, A tier?
What
I
did you say
think
it was?
It's the Queen's Museum of Science.
Maybe B to A, yeah.
yeah, I think A would
Because
probably.
the reason it's just the city on small is that's the giant, like tiny miniature version of the city they have in there. Is this just Queens in general?
I hate that.
I guess.
Okay,
Never
Queens
eat, never eat
itself.
pussy in the Bronx.
Just the Bureau of Queens. Where do I want to put the Bureau of Queens?
Uh,
See?
see,
I feel like it would have to go through it at some point by coincidence. I don't know if he'd go there on purpose with intent.
it just feels like quite a broad category, you know.
Okay, so Radio City. It's a
Isn't
music
that just
hall.
like
Yeah.
ah? I thought it was like a store for some reason. I'm like, oh,
Are you serious? It seems like it would be a B to A
It was known as the showplace
music.
of the nation at the turn of the century. So let's put A. Why not? Okay, Rockefeller Square.
A. We need to go. We need to go. Not beat the allegations there.
Should we put Rikers on here?
uh,
Rikers.
you know
The
what? I'm gonna
prison.
say
Instead of, yeah,
maybe like kind of, sort of, like probably not.
put it on there as what the fuck.
Okay, Rikers prison.
Alcatraz.
No, that's in California.
Oh,
At Rikers Island prison complex.
oh. I guess I'm just used to seeing it for some reason to the right of land. Or, yeah.
Uh, Alright, just making sure. Here. Sorry.
I don't think we're sorry at all.
Alright, so let's where we want to put Rockefeller Square real fast.
A,
Uh,
B,
I think
A.
A to B because he can go there and be gay on the eye.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We need to probably put up Stonewall in here. Stone Wall in. I'll put that. I have it in a different tab. One second. Let's see. Square and and go ahead and add a couple images. All right. So let's see what this one is.
Looks like a
Rockaway
beach
Beach.
on the treetops.
It's in Queens.
It's a really dour looking picture there.
That is a map. Okay.
Hamples? Like, Hamples? Okay, it beach. Do Aura like beach?
I don't know. There's not really
Like
beaches
like
around here.
like Ken? You don't have the Kansas City Ocean?
Not anymore. It was a thing back in the Cretaceous period.
But unfortunately, well,
Yeah, you would remember that. Oh, been there.
Yep. And then, hang on.
Feel like this would
That's
go
Chicago. Okay.
C to D.
yeah, I can honestly kind of see that.
Let's do Rockaway Beach in D tier.
Time Center Square.
I guess we could do C tier because it's not Jerry Seinfeld. Uh, yeah, Times Square. Where do we want to put Times Square at? This I think Aura
E.
would
Thing
hate.
is, because he hates
He
Okay.
hates
crowds.
crowds.
E. E.
All right, I don't know what this is.
You
Union
said that for most of
Hall.
them. He does love unions, usually with other men.
You got me on an inhale there.
Union Hall.
Sorry,
No.
what? Zoo chat?
Sorry, that's one of my bookmarks.
Okay, I thought this. I thought you clicked on a skeevy link and it was going to be bestiality or something.
No, it's I have a thing on it was zoo animals, and there's also like one on like place to purchase fossils, one about what is the Anthropocene, building my own internet like router, which I need to do at some point. I researched how to do it, but never did it. And then like just some other stuff
I'm
on
going to make my
fossils.
own internet with blackjack and hookers.
Kinda. That's kind of what I was
Do
thinking
you
of.
still have the getting started tab bookmark? I don't know, Stag. Have you finished getting started yet?
Okay. I'm not really finding much information on Union Hall.
It appears to be a restaurant, bar,
Okay. Where is this taking
baki
place at?
courts.
So I need to do stage 42. Hang on. Gotta.
What about stage 69? I guess that's Stonewall.
Stop showing me maps. There will do. That's really small. There we go.
What is it you're looking at since you're not looking at anything on the stream?
I was pulling up stage 42 in a different tab to like save the image so that I could add it to the list because that's the one of the places I'm actually going to. All right. So where we want to put Union Hall?
I guess. It's food.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Whitlock Avenue.
Appears to be art. Oh, we got to keep the whale tab open and close that one.
Here, I'll close this and the Centripede. All right, so we got Whitlock Avenue. Apparently, it's a train
Train
station.
station? I'm not sure if that's
Avenue
the right thing.
Street Art. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, B-Day. It's on the way to a train where he doesn't have to walk.
Okay. So A, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna put you down here. Okay. Next up is Williamsburg.
Williamsburg pig? What does that say?
That's pizza.
I don't think. Well, I'm trying to read the URL from the stream on your tabs.
It's Williamsburg JPG.png.
Okay.
I looked up Williamsburg pig, and no,
That's a
it's not.
fine. That's fine pig.
Okay, it's a
This
neighborhood in
just
New
looks to
York.
be another district.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All
Hey, you
right.
want to look at
Yeah.
buildings? Oh yeah, I guess you guys live in like a shithole town, so look, buildings, things that are open.
Hey, Nick lives in the largest
At
city
8
in
p.m.
Kansas. Like Aura lives in the largest city
Look,
in
a
Kansas.
shithole town.
Okay.
Just yeah, but it's the largest city in Kansas.
World's Fair site.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. It might involve a lot of walking, though I'm pretty sure they have a monorail. I thought that was just Universal Studios.
I think Universal Studios
Place
just
has that
basically
globe.
uses the logo. World's Fair site. New York. Yeah.
B-Day. Generic good thing.
Just seeing what they still use it for, if anything.
They used to sell black tar heroin.
Apparently, it was used in Men in Black and Iron Man 2.
The most notable thing it was ever used in.
Alright. Alright, so World's Fair, where do we say?
B-Day, generic good thing.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that's fair, honestly.
Yankee Stadium.
Put it with the other stadiums.
Alright.
Do be yanking it, though.
Is that about the other
And
stadiums?
come
Yeah.
back on stream and be like, what the fuck? I love baseball.
Alright. Then we have the Stonewall Inn.
Ada S.
S tier. We don't have
I
hardly any
mean,
S tiers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yes, we do. We don't
Well,
have hardly any E to F tiers. You're not putting it in there.
Well, now we have one for E or F tier. Rikers Island Prison Industrial Complex.
What the fuck, Richard? What the fuck, Richard?
Okay. You don't think Aura wants to visit Rikers Island?
We put in there when he kills us. It's just a lighthouse.
It's Long Island.
I don't know. It's not that long, honestly.
So I'm putting this up here because Nick kind of likes coastal vibes a bit. He likes lighthouses, and he loves Long Island iced teas.
He loves wistfully staring. He loves wistfully staring out at the ocean, waiting for his love to come back from the war.
All right. Where do we want to put Long Island?
Probably A. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, seems.
And then stage 52.
I'd rather kill John Lennon.
I'd rather say which is.
I believe it's where he's going.
This is the D&D thing.
Ah.
Yeah, so if you're in the New York area within whenever this video goes up, you should go and
Wait, actually, hang on.
tell him to go fuck himself.
I'm going to ask him something. We'll see if he responds in time. But he's online right now.
Yeah, we should save this tier list so he can fill it out himself.
Is there any other locations we want to throw in?
Honestly, none that I can think of.
No.
Oh, he's responding. 1 second.
I typed in lesser known. I typed in lesser known New York City. I typed in lesser known New York City attractions and it corrected to lesser known New York City atrocities. There's okay, one of the things on TripAdvisor is the Frick Collection. Need to see what that is.
Okay, so apparently he's not going to stage 52. He's going to Madison Square Garden.
Oops.
Did we already put Madison Square Garden on here?
I'm pretty sure it's on there already because we talked about it.
Okay,
the Frick Collection on there.
Where do we put Madison Square Garden on here?
It's the one that's B.
Is this it?
No, it's the one that looks like the Madison Square Garden. Oh, that's Central Park. Oh.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll pull up Madison Square Garden.
We need to get a I guess
Madison Square Garden is an arena.
It's a garden of slack-jawed sports fans.
But they host shows there too, so we'll throw Madison Square Garden on there. If we've done it twice, we've done it twice. So this is gonna be, where should we put it? He's actually going here.
Question mark tier. He's factually going there.
I'm gonna put as good as Kissing Boys.
Watch him come back next week and he's gonna be, oh yeah, it fucking sucked.
Probably. Any other last minute ideas?
Honestly, not.
Go jump off the building.
We have that building on here already. We have the kill yourself building.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. Well, this has been this episode. Aura, I hope you have fun in New York. Bye.
I hope you have a bad time.
Maybe you should probably stay in New York. We'll see how badly things go. because we're in the end times. Goodbye.